Hello, welcome to Christmas Chess with Simon. I'm Simon. What are we going to play? 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 We're going to play the Caro-Kann. We're going to play the Caro-Kann. This is the exchange variation. It's pretty harmless. I believe this is now the Pano-Botvinnik variation, which is a bit more harmful. Not sure that bishop move is quite accurate, is it? We're going to play a bishop here. Now, I think this is bad because we take this. We castle, we're going to play a6. Our opponent may play a4. If they play a4, we will then play knight b4, and we will arrive with our knight on d5. We play b6. We'll put the bishop on b7 probably. It's going to be nice. So our opponent has an isolated queen's pawn. We'll probably put our rook on the c file, although I'm not sure that's fundamental too much. We've got to be careful, well, not very careful, but a little careful not to lose the a pawn in all of our excitement. So knight takes, it's fine. Got to move that bishop. We might play bishop b4 to put pressure on the knight. Might we? Might we? Let's see what happens. Let's just do it for playfulness. No problem. And then we might bring the bishop back to d6, swap the dark square bishops off. Do we want to keep the dark square bishops on or off? Okay, so we're going to play this because rook c8. Now this is complicated. Maybe, do we want to, I'm a bit shy about playing rook c8. Okay. Let's not. Let's just play solid. It's boring, but it's probably fine. This? Really? I so want to play rook c8. The thing is, it uncorks a whole bunch of crazy tactics. But for some reason, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they're just no good. They're probably just no good. Nah, it's all right actually. It's all right. No, it's not all right. It's not all right at all. It's bad. Okay, well, that is what it is. So what's happened now? We're a pawn down. And we have played a bad tactic. Okay. So now we're going to threaten to kind of swap that knight and come out with something. Okay, that's nice. I like that a lot. Now we're probably better. Threatening bishop h3, threatening bishop, sort of a weird bishop h1, threatening mate on g2, but bishop h3 threatens mate on... That's a big change in the game. Yeah, that's a good move, which I understand. But I think we're still fine. You can take the bishop with check. But I think white is better. Black is better, sorry. Black is better. Not least because there's king h8 and rook g8. Which might prove really unpleasant for my opponent. There's also moves like queen g5. Which look pretty good. Queen g5 wins, right? Nah, not quite, because there's king h2. But everything else... Yeah, okay. 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 Let's not overthink this, as we say. We're a pawn up, right? So we're probably going to block back with bishop g6 after the rook check. How I became a pawn up, I do not know. Really lucky. Okay, so this is an attempt to shut in my queen, which is not stupid by any means. But now the check on d6 looks pretty useful. I do like chess. It's a good game. I think King H8 and Rook G8 is in the future. Threatening a pawn on D4. We're threatening a check on D6. Threatening King H8, Rook G8, Queen on the H file. What are the risks to us? Okay. I don't know what the risks to us are particularly, but I should know. Maybe can we fork? We can't fork the Queen and the Rook because of the check on G4. But now we can. Now we can. Okay, so it's good, is it not, to get rooks onto open files. Now we're threatening mate. Now we are threatening bad things for white, which might include mate. So the check on B8, B1 doesn't threaten mate. Now it does, though. Oh, no, it doesn't. You put the bishop. Okay. No, it doesn't. Okay, let's take a deep breath. We don't have to rush. We don't have to rush. I'm rushing. We don't have to rush. There's no need to rush. Okay. Well, let's centralize the queen somehow. The queen is really short of nice central squares. It's weird. It's really hard to centralize the queen. We've got plenty of time. Okay, what are the risks to black? Not very much. I suppose there's a risk that white might take a pawn on b6, right? Okay, I'm going to play this. It's going to cause a world of chaos for the opponent. This is a good move because I'm threatening rook h6, and there is a rook check at the back where you just put the king on g7. There's no problem as far as I can see. So I think this is a good active move. You can play rook c8 and it just doesn't do anything, I don't think. May even want to play e5. I don't think I do want to play e5 actually. Now that surprises me. I don't know. I mean, I haven't even done the variations here. I haven't done the variations. I just assume that this is going to cause a whole bunch of trouble. It's actually not calculated. It's just instinctive. And I'm not trying to be a smart ass. I'm just being honest. Put the queen in the way. There's a horrible rook check behind where you can't stay in touch with the queen. In fact, yeah, that was a good game. It was a good game. You want to shout, I'm not going to allow, they might say something nice, but the problem is here they sometimes say mean things. So maybe I'll allow it when they stop filming. But, okay. I thought it was a good game. Where did something interesting happen? We got a slight pull. We made a mistake in the middle. Yeah, this was rook c8. I knew it was a bad move. It's like, let's do a bad thing when we know it's a bad thing. This is great. This is great. This is great. This was not great. What does he want? What does the engine want? I assume the engine wants to take the rook, does it? No, because it can't, because it's mate. Bishop c6. Yeah, bishop c6, then take the rook. Well, bishop c6 is a good move. Bishop c6 is still a good move. Queen a5 was not a good move. Queen before was a great move. Queen d6 was a great move. King h8 is best. Rook g8 is excellent. This is great. This was terrible. Bishop b1. Bishop b1. Oh, to get the bishop out of the way. That's the whole point of bishop b1. It's the whole point of bishop b1. Get the bishop out of the way and cover the c2 square. Brilliant. Still better. We're still better. This is great. This was great. This was great. This was enough. Was it the best? It was the best. Well, queen c7 is also good. Winning the rook. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. I'm going to allow the chat. Keep well. See you soon.